Someone on Twitter asked earlier, when's the next stream for the boys? I thought, okay, well, I guess I'll stream. So here we are. I'm giving a moment for more people to show up if they want it, but hello to Scientologist, BH Boy, Dingus Dongus, Spamathon, Sertius, Lightbulb, Bill Big Balls, Bronson. Hello, you're all very welcome. So last time we went to the pool and what was the big reveals? Hello, Heal Mobile. What was the big twist? Were we getting more? Oi, can you see me? Can you hear my voice? Hello. Ah, finally, you looked. Should have flashed the belly button. That was a surprise. You haven't responded to me at all since yesterday, so I thought you couldn't see me anymore. Oh, jeez. At the end of the last episode, Kent was trying to impose Sharia law in the maid cafe. Ah, that's right. Are you quizzing us, or do you just not remember what happened last? Yes, Dingus, I am genuinely asking. It's all part of the Amnesia thing. I'm a bit stupid today. I was on Discord chat earlier and I could barely form sentences, so this is definitely gonna go really badly. I had very little sleep to go on, so apologies in advance for being a bit dim. This is sad. Is Orion fading away? Anyway, it looks like we're still connected. You talked to Kent a lot yesterday and remembered a bunch of things. It looks like we're making progress in separating. Oh yes, we saw a lot more of the origin of the relationship. We're only 9 minutes in today. Yes, I know it's going poorly. Connected to the excellent cell phone plan. Well, I'm happy that things are going the way we wanted, but doesn't your relationship with Kent seem really strange? People have been saying that since day one, Orion. Day one. I'd feel really irresponsible if I was just like, mission complete, and left you like this. Of course I want to be separated, but I also want to see you off into a good future. That's just how I feel. Isn't Orion a sweetie, folks? By the way, your relationship, I guess we can just say that Kent's love towards you was one-sided? I'm glad he didn't have any intentions of dragging you off to the hospital, but... Oh, right! Kent knows about the amnesia now. Because he's just such a genius. Maybe he's also thinking that he doesn't want you to remember. You still feel kind of dizzy, don't you? Maybe it's the shock from remembering all those memories at once. You have work today. Will you be alright? Try not to push yourself too hard. But if you want to push me too hard, you go ahead. Choto. So I heard that the rumor about you cheating on Kent with Ukyo is gaining more ground. Oh, yeah, hang on. Ukyo, that's the name of the creepy street nighttime man, right? So, yeah, Ikkyu is the friend, Ukyo is senior badman. Cheating on Kent? That's not right at all. Oh, look. Sawa's got a bit of the mean, coming down with a case of the meanness. If anyone has come into this stream and it's their first time being in a stream, they're definitely confused. I'm just seeing on Twitter now, Big Brawls saying there's a wee pity like. Well, thank you. I'm just glad to know that the tweet went out. Now that I think about it, Ukyo hasn't come by the cafe lately. Oh yeah, he was a regular. Have you been having your trysts with him in the great outdoors? I doubt being threatened on the street at night could be considered a tryst. Ah, I'm so jealous. Why are you so popular with guys? I have no idea. Is it still popular if it's only one guy? The main reason we're popular with guys is because Orion is our guiding light. The guys are actually falling for Orion. They're gonna be raging when he disappears. That reminds me, I wonder if Kento will come by today to pick you up. He is massive. What should you do if you see him? I'm so jealous of your propensity for attracting absolute psychos. All day worrying about it, and now it's already evening. Hey, let's go home. Oh, I feel dizzy. Is Skyrim just gonna start falling apart as things are remembered now? Big Brawls, where'd you get that melting heart? That's good. A lot of ellipses. I'm remembering that time we said nothing. That's right, I always walked alongside Kent like this, but those times, I didn't really like those times. How long are you going to act like that? The fucking get up on Kento. Dushta. Skyrimmer. No, I don't want to remember. Oh dear. Skyrimmer, are you okay? Skyrimmer, pull yourself together. Don't die. I don't know if it's just one of those things where they have limited options when localizing it, but I do enjoy how often in anime type stuff, like if somebody faints or collapses or just seems lightheaded, you get "don't die" is general advice. Okay, folks. If it's your first time on the stream, I don't think we have newcomers anymore. I think most people know just to stay away by now. But how we like to play is I don't make the choices. The chat makes the choices. So, am I saying, I'm fine, or why are you here, Kent? While I'm waiting for your replies, I'm gonna open up this, yeah, I'm having one of my little oranges, my Satsumas, my easy peelers. So many names. Why are you here? Why? Why are you here, Kent? Huh? I brought you here. Huh? Are you half asleep or something? Do you remember collapsing? You collapsed while you were walking home. You managed to make it home, but you lost consciousness. Kent was worried. That's why he's like this. Your fatigue must have been building up. You've had to stay on your toes all this time. It might be best to take tomorrow off from work and rest. Are we allowed to do that? Won't the manager kill us? How do you feel? You look really pale. Suminai. I don't know if I'm I don't know really. What's that? I'm sorry. Suminai. Suminai. I'm sorry. This is my fault. You don't have to remember things that you don't want to remember, although that may just be my desires talking. Is it so bad to keep things the way they are now? Do you absolutely need to remember? Even if your memories would destroy the relationship we have now? Suminai. I suppose you can't do that. I'm sure you want to regain your memories. That's only natural. It's just as Kent says. You can't just sit by and not remember anything. If you don't try to retrieve your memories, my consciousness will invade yours more and more. What if we just turned into Orion? If you don't remember your past and separate from me, your life will turn into a total mess. I feel bad for Kent, and it's possible that you don't want to remember either, but you can't not remember these things. Sumimasen is like, excuse me. Suminai. And then Gomen Nasai. Or Gomen. Oh, don't worry. When I was in Japan, there was plenty of Gomen. And Gomen for saying Gomen. Looks like someone's here. I wonder if it's Kento. Can you get up? Think you can walk to the door? Good morning. Mind if I come? Kent's not paying attention to his all that work he needs doing. Of course I don't mind if you stay in bed. Oh gosh, Kent, easy. You don't have any family around, right? Oh gosh, Kent. I came here to look after you. So I'm playing this while undoing a Satsuma. Good stuff. Professional streaming. Oh, look, he's all smiles. Ah, it's a juicy. I'm getting juice all over the. No, this is a disaster, folks. Oh, this is going really badly. No, I'm gonna. There's gonna need to be a tissue. Oh. I've eaten what I can. Apologies. Oh God. And I can't see me like this. I'll be back in a second. Yep, lest we forget, Richie is technically a much better streamer than I am. He doesn't have Satsuma disasters. I don't even know if it's a Satsuma. It's just something I hear people say. I don't even want to look at the chat. It must be a disaster. How are you feeling? Think you can eat? At the whole time Kent was on screen saying think you can eat. Apparently I can't. I brought nutritious and sweet foods that are easy to eat. Kent's having taken a pop at me. A simple and effective way to replenish stamina. I'll get you some water. Don't worry about me. Just lay down. Man, I wish I had Kent around to peel my oranges. Right, I'll do the other half now. I think the worst of it's over. There was probably just a pocket big juice. Okay. We're okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Kent is really nice. He really is like a different person from when we first met. Look! Orion's falling in love with Kent. Orion! Orion had no time for that math boy. I wonder if Kent changed. Or maybe he was always a nice guy if you never got mad at him. Well, don't know about that logic there. Maybe if you weren't such a pain in the arse, maybe, think about that. But he was saying things like he's used to being disliked. Go back to the internet, Kent. In that case, Kent must have changed completely in the past 3 weeks. Okay. Finishing off this. Okay. Sorry. It's probably fucking terrible form to eat during a stream. Actually, it definitely is. Half the people have probably stormed out. I don't want to listen to this. Okay. What? Look! Look! Orion! Orion is blushing! Scientologist. Did you know that we also confused Guy with Green? No, I didn't see that. Did anyone take a clip of it? I want to see that. I looked away from the chat because because the stream was going so badly. I didn't want to see. That conference is really important to him, but he's here taking care of you instead of preparing. Oh. Oh, are you dizzy? Sorry, now's not the time to be thinking deeply. Just sleep. I'll keep watch to make sure Kent doesn't try anything funny. Oof. I'm more worried about Orion trying something funny with Kent. Orion's head over heels. Hang on, since it's all getting so romantic, I'm actually gonna light a candle here. Just imagine the beautiful, relaxing aroma of a vanilla candle. Big massive one. Skyrim, what's wrong? Are you okay? I'm trying to sleep. Oh, for God's sake, Kent. Sorry, you were just sleeping. That was a shock. I can't tell if he's taking care of you or making you more tired. Please, just don't die. She's not dying. Don't go anywhere. I will do anything for your sake. That's one of the lines, isn't it, ladies? That's what you like to hear. I will die for Ridley. Or whatever it is. I would die for Ridley. Or Riley? Riley. At first, this relationship was simply engaging my interest. I thought it would be fine if we broke up eventually. But I know now what it's like to be with you. I couldn't bear to lose you now. Do you wish to go to a hospital? Or should I call a doctor here? If there's anything I can do, just let me know. I just want to tell him. I want to tell him why you're so exhausted and why you can't go to a hospital. I want to tell him that not having anything to jog your memories is the most dangerous thing. You agree, don't you? You can just see how much Kent's worried about you. Oh, look at that moody face. Moody. He said that you could ask him for anything. I wonder if that includes asking him to believe in the existence of spirits. I doubt it. Kent, too logical a guy. I really haven't been paying attention to the chat, and usually I pay much better attention to it. I'm just going to catch up. It really does feel like the only people coming to the chat, like, I don't see any new names or faces. It's just the people who are stuck, trapped on this hell ride. Okay, folks. Are we telling Kent it's okay? I just need to sleep a little. Or will you believe me if I tell you something? I just need to die a little. Will you believe me if I tell you something? Will you believe me? Okay. What? Do you have a secret even more shocking than the fact that you don't have memories? So you're going to tell him? That's right. You don't want to keep any secrets from someone who's this worried about you. 15 minutes later, she sat him down and made him watch all the streams. This Owen guy, he's not very good at this. He does long pauses while he tries to read the chat. Fails to eat small oranges. And in the early streams, far too often did the leaning in close to the mic thing and had no idea just how loud that audio was coming out. I'm very sorry, everyone. It's actually why I'm not uploading the old ones to YouTube, because I realized how annoying it was every time I leaned in to the mic and did this. Are you testing my determination? It's a test, Kent. You love those. You would hit me with those math sums. I told you that I'd do anything, and if you ask me to believe you, I'd be a liar if I didn't. I understand. Let's say that you are possessed by a spirit. It's not hypothetical, Kent. No, I believe you. There's a spirit possessing you. This isn't an actual illness, and you don't want to go to a hospital. That spirit will disappear if you regain your memories. On the other hand, if your memories remain sealed, that spirit will encroach further into your mind. That sums up the condition you're in. We'll talk with these points under the assumption that I understand. Let's assume from this point on that I know what we're talking about. It seems a bit like he doesn't believe you. Well, even if he's pretending to believe you, that's good enough. It may seem senseless at a glance, But this story is backed up by several factors. One of the reasons I had a difficult time believing you have amnesia was because you seemed overly calm. Normally, one would be in a confused panic without memories, since one couldn't possibly get by alone. While you couldn't trust anyone at first, I couldn't comprehend why you would hesitate to tell anyone for this long. Also, you had full memories of general social knowledge. Normally, one would go to hospital or the police if they found themselves in your situation. However, you didn't take such an action that would be considered normal. You behaved in a way that would hide your memory loss. To be honest, I don't see why. However, if your absurd actions had an absurd reason, I can understand somewhat. And that reason is something like out of a fairy tale. This spirit, as you call it, told you to do this. When he says it like that, it sounds more like I'm an evil spirit possessing your body. Orion. There are other things that concerned me. After losing your memories, you would always focus your gaze somewhere else while you were thinking. Skyrimmer's been doing that talking to Jar Jar Binks thing before he's been added in. Just looking somewhere else. Your gaze wouldn't shift from that place for a while. It was a strange habit. I mentioned it every time and you just ignored me. But I can understand why, if you happen to be looking at something I couldn't see. I get it. Whenever I start talking like this, you always look at me. I wonder, is there a route where, from the very first time you talk to Orion, instead of the person in front of you, they just go, "What are you doing? What's this? What's wrong with you? You mad?" Anyway, setting aside the question of whether this spirit is really a spirit or not, I can fully understand the explanation that you are able to perceive an absurd being similar to that. I just glanced down at the chat and saw, "This is so unbelievably dumb." I can fully understand the explanation that you are able to perceive an absurd being similar to that. Huh? That was unexpected. And his reasoning was unexpected too. Also, it seems that this spirit is becoming more distant the more your memories are stimulated. Kent's been reading the fucking script backstage. The cerebral cortex is the part of the brain that stores what we call memories. Did he just start a different topic? And if you're able to remember these memories via different various stimuli, that means there's no damage to your cerebral cortex, and there are no issues with the memories you've made after the start of your amnesia. We can assume that there's no damage to the frontal lobe responsible for recalling memories, or the hippocampus responsible for organizing memories. The only issue present is that you can't recall matters from the past that you should know. For example, if the cerebral cortex is the wardrobe and the hippocampus is the table upon which you lay memories out after removing them from the wardrobe, then the only thing that the spirit is impeding is the opening of the older doors in that wardrobe. If we think about your experiences now, then the spirit becomes more distant as memories are regained. Opening those old doors causes the spirit clinging to them to be thrown off. It doesn't matter which of the old drawers are open, however, it does seem that the newer drawers are included. So, spirit, is my explanation correct? Wait, is he asking me? I don't know that. If you have an answer, spirit, write it down on a piece of paper. I'd like to communicate through writing. Put a pen in your belly button. Communicate through writing? Me? With Kent? Orion, you must have a mobile phone. You know all about the best coverage plans and the deals. Just shoot him a text. Oh my god. Folks, Orion is blushing as he's saying, "It's nice to meet you." The Kent-Orion path, it lies ahead for us, folks. Right, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet me. Listen, Spirit, I'm requesting an answer in regards to the assumptions I have just explained. I don't know if it's correct or not. It doesn't seem to be a smart being. Oh! Do you think Kent has a spirit that makes him act like a boring bastard? Orion comes from a dimension in which Kent is normal. Orion steals our boyfriend, we get stabbed by a serial killer. Oh, be quiet. However, this is a very human response. It seems there really is another being inside your head. In that case, I should try to interact with it more humanely. It is nice to meet you, Spirit. I'm probably the first person to greet you. You really are. What a surprise. You're surprised? You seem to be a cheerful character. Anyway, Spirit, do you wish to leave her body as soon as possible? After all this, Kent's being so nice, going along with Skyrimmer writing out all these notes from Orion, handing them over, and he's just nodding. Oh yes, Mr. Spirit, yes, very interesting. As soon as he leaves the front door, close. Whew, cuckoo! She cray! She totally cray! Phones the police, tell them, bring backup. Yeah, Kent's just biding time until the men in white come along. I see, so I'm not someone that can be trusted? I think you can be trusted, but you're going to be leaving to study abroad soon. That's true. I see, so that's why it doesn't seem like you have much enthusiasm for recovering her memories. Well, I do want to recover them, but it hasn't been going well. But I definitely want her to recover everything one day and return to her normal life. I just wanted to avoid rushing and putting her in a bad situation. Sure, I'll be gone once we separate, but she still has to live out her life afterwards. I see. It seems your spirit is a very kind-hearted spirit. If you'd like to recover those memories more quickly, I can think of several ways I could help. I could talk of memories to provide her with the adequate stimulation, and I could also get in touch with Sawa, Toma, and the others to do so. Creating new drawers of memories would be another way to utilize their cooperation. It seems you haven't remembered memories up to here. If that amount is enough to make the spirit start fading away, it shouldn't be too difficult to free the rest of those drawers. If you desire it, I promise to continue helping you after I return from abroad. What do we think, folks? Is it okay if I remember? Or thank you? Frantically scrolling them. The bug says this. Is it okay? Of course. I don't mind. Cuckoo. Sorry, I was upset yesterday. It's only natural for me to help you regain your normal life. Don't ask that for permission. I believe the auto mod thing is only set to like the most harsh words possible, so I won't ask what Kent was just called there. Even that not too bright spirit was able to see that as the natural course of action. Ooh, you know, I like Kent being a bit mean to Orion, because I'm sure you remember, folks, Orion could be pretty snarky himself. What was I thinking? Is he calling me dumb? dumb boy, you dumb bug. Spirit, I'm sorry about the actions I've taken in the past. I'll prioritize her happiness from now on. Could you feel at ease and just leave her to me? Oh no! Orion can't leave us alone with just Kent, right? Like, Kent can't be our guidance bug. If that's really what you want, I think that would be best, Kent. Even if you leave me as a result of regaining your memories, I promise I'll do what I can to make sure there are no difficulties in your life. So don't worry, you can rely on me. There's the frame. Kento. I think it's a good thing that you're her boyfriend, Kent. Skyrimer doesn't write that one down. Oh, the bug, yeah, the bug says, keep on trucking. Is this a fucking Mecha Games on a stream? Yes. Welcome. I need to do my best to live up to those words. That's fun. Man, 21st. We're not too far from the end. We're here. We're pretty used to coming over to Kent's house now. Konnichiwa. Oh, a mystery person. Yes. Wait, who's this? My, and who are you? Oh, could she be Kent's mom? There's no way we're getting a drawing of Kent's mom. Nobody's ever home, so this is the first time we've met anyone else. Kent's mom doesn't get a drawing. Unless... No, that's Kent. Oh, Kent, I didn't know you were coming to answer the door. She's my guest. More importantly, don't you have a cold? Why did you get up? Skyrimmer, you too. How come all the women keep doing things? Are you feeling okay already? You don't have to force yourself to visit. My, how kind. Is she your girlfriend? Mother, just return to bed. Am I right? Am I right? Well, am I right or am I right? Well, yes. Oh dear, you never told me you had a girlfriend before. Kent's mother deserved a drawing. Why didn't you say anything? You should introduce us. We aren't at the stage where I need to introduce her to my parents yet. You should stay over for dinner tonight. I'll tell my husband to come home early too. Mother, she's only just recovered, and you took time off work too. You should just go back to bed. I thought Owen's doorbell actually rang at 12 a.m. It's Kent doing the voice. I'm fine now, so is that okay with you? So, What do you think, folks? We're talking to Kent's mom. If you're not working, then logic dictates you should be sleeping. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. New stream meme flooding the chat with thanks, Mom. It's the new green. Super green. Sorry about this, Skyrummer. If you don't feel well at any point, feel free to go back home. Yes, just don't push yourself. As soon as the food is placed in front of her, I'm actually gonna head off now. Cheers. Mother, you're the one who's pushing yourself. But it's rare for me to have time off of work like this. You'll be going abroad soon, so you might not have many more chances to see her. You should make good use of an opportunity, and it would be efficient to introduce ourselves properly today since we've just met. Your father would agree to. Ugh, they really are family. Well, that's true, but this entire family is full of rational thinkers. More like rational stinkers, am I right? Regardless, standing around here isn't good for someone in your condition. Come in. The over-the-shoulders smile. There it is. Ah yes, of course. Please come right in. I'll go make some tea. You should go to bed. Just giving everyone a chance to get that screenshot there. Sorry for the surprise. My mother's rarely at home, but she wasn't feeling well today. She may appear well, but she has a fever of 38 degrees Celsius. Seriously? Ken's mom is going to collapse while preparing a traditional dish of origami. Delicious origami for the entire family. Oh, and you likely don't know this. My mother is a lawyer and my father researches mathematics at a university. They're both busy and are rarely at home. In fact, before I started dating you, I spent most of my time at the university as well. Now, I'm staying at home as often as I can. I just thought it would be easier for you to visit here. However, it's also true that some work can't be done outside the university. I don't have many days left. I was actually planning to go there this afternoon. I'm sorry, but it might be difficult to meet with you until the conference is over. Although you probably don't mind, I'm the one who wants to see you. Well, what do you think? I'm lonely too. Or gambare, gambate. Please do your best. Do your best, do your best. Mustelide, please keep your personal problems outside of the chat. Yes, thank you. Also, there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. You've already come all this way today, but I'd like it if you didn't walk around outside alone anymore. Someone should accompany you, especially when you're out late or in areas without many people around. I'm concerned about that man, Ukyo. Seeing how you don't have your memories, there's a chance that he'll try and take advantage of that for reasons unknown. It would be preferable if you checked to make sure he's not around before you go somewhere, at least for 1 week. Owen just roasted me. I see, that's right. He even showed up where you work very frequently. We can't say for sure that he isn't planning to take advantage of you, so it's best to be cautious. Nope. Although if you're feeling nervous about it, you might find the constant looking around to be more tiring. I might just be worrying more than necessary because I can't always be at your side, and even less so now. Anyway, just stay here for today. Starting tomorrow, I'll make arrangements with Sawa, Mine, and others to provide you with information. I'm sure you'll want to regain your memories as soon as possible. Hey Kent, why don't you set us up a little date with that IQ guy? I'm sure he could help us with our little problem. But to be honest, I'm afraid because I can't be certain of what you'll remember. It might just be an excuse that I'm busy preparing for the conference. What are you hiding, Kent? We're gonna see something that's gonna make Kent look real bad. We're gonna have to decide, do we still love him? Man, there is a plane outside. Sorry about the distraction, folks, but there is a plane outside that is flying so low. I'm sure that's fine, but what the hell is it doing? I know, like, for you people watching the stream, this must be like, what the hell are you doing? But honestly, if you could see this, that is nuts. Keep an eye on the news. It's gone by me anyway. Oh god, if something happens, that'll sound bad. Right. It might just be an excuse that I'm busy preparing for the conference. In a way, I don't want to see the gradual change in your attitude towards me once you remember everything. But I still know it's selfish of me not to want you to remember these things, since they are yours to remember. Don't hold back for my sake. Go and reclaim your memories. I suspect that on other routes in this game, because I've heard that Kent is kind of the nicest route, and the others are far more intense. I reckon there's people who are like trying to stop you from remembering stuff. So I'll give Kent this. It's nice of him. I wonder if you'd really start to dislike Kent if you remembered everything. What have you forgotten? What happened between you and Kent? Kent's the one who grabbed Orion and smashed him into your brains. You don't remember anything. I guess we have no idea what will happen when you do remember. Oh! Kent's parents did get a drawing. Go right ahead, eat as much as you want. They haven't noticed that I've collapsed in my chair, hence the angle. I'm just a drooling mess. Didn't she have a cold? What's with this elegant meal? Oh, fucking germs all over everything. Mother, it seems she's shocked in thinking that you made this. Oh dear, I'm sorry, our meals are mostly takeout or catered. Catered meals? Mostly? Good God. My husband, Kent, and I keep an eye on those, the things you get in sentences. Commas. My husband, Kent, and I. My husband, Kent, and I are hardly at home. There's not much meaning in cooking meals every day since it's beyond our necessity. I don't think this is a matter of necessity. This is obvious for prioritizing efficiency. If you think about our working wages per hour, it's far cheaper to order food than to make it ourselves. Of course, they worked it all out with maths. Wages per hour, you're converting the time to prepare food into an amount of money? And taking a meal's nutritional value into consideration, food carefully prepared by professionals is far more balanced than something I could make last minute. Oh, you couldn't marry into this. Sugar Daddy Kent. And that's why we prefer to not prepare food ourselves. Right. You'll think that I'm a paranoid lunatic, right? But I just tried to quickly, in another window, I just searched Dublin on Twitter just to see if anyone mentioned, just saw a really low flying plane over Dublin. And the first 3 results under latest were about airplanes, but nothing to do with a low flying airplane. But there was just a split second of shit. Sorry, I'll back to the dinner table now. I realize this is fairly unusual, but do you understand our reasoning? I can totally see why Kent turned out the way he is. Could you imagine Christmas with these people? We worked out there is no reason to buy Christmas lights. It is simply not logical. Kent's mom is Kent with wrinkles. Homing in on Dad Kent. You're a lovely young lady, as we'd expect from our son. Well, one's genes attract others most optimal for a combination with one's own. This isn't a surprise at all. Ah, how romantic. Of course, we fully believed you would bring a lovely lady home, Kent. I'm not sure if I chose the optimal genes or not. Is that so? By what could you possibly feel dissatisfied? I'm not dissatisfied, but she might be. Oh dear, are you two fighting? That's not really it. It's okay. Romantic emotions are instinctual for the survival of a species. It'll turn out fine in the end. These people. Honestly, think about Christmas Day when you're trying to have a good time and they're analysing everything. I hope so. Young lady, Kento may be a little stubborn, but he's an excellent son. He will be an excellent son to you. Even if you and Kent have a disagreement, I believe it would be of value to consider a future with him. While our household may have nothing of real merit to pass down, I can guarantee the chance of you having any discomfort in your life is extremely low. Jesus. Oh, and also don't worry, we don't have any intentions of interfering with your time together. Father, mother, these are not the kind of issues she's concerned with. However, such terms are very important in marriage, although I can understand why you may prioritize emotions over those. We aren't at that stage yet. That is why I didn't want to introduce you yet. Anyway, you don't have to say anything concerning our dating. I'll handle this myself. Well, I suppose it's another important point for a man to prove his qualities. Thanks for having us. Just announcing on the way out. My bug says, thank you very much for having us in your home. What? That was a strange dinner. Kent's family is interesting. No. They're the opposite of that. But they're also kind of weird. Although Kent's the same way. Are you tired? I'm sorry about the sudden change of plans. Let's just walk back slowly. Actually, compared to those parents of his, Kent seems a lot more like a normal human. There's a part of Kent that doesn't just work based off reason. He's got some feelings. Skyrimmer? Do you feel the same way? Before, I employed the same reasoning as my parents do. It's natural to select the optimal woman for species preservation. The emotional change known as love occurs, and that leads to marriage. But, ironically, the woman whom I favored disliked me. How ironic. What a twist. I feel as though I'm not in control, and I keep making mistakes. It may even affect my preparations for the most important and life-changing event of my academic career. Is this really what my genes are commanding me to do? In that case, my genes are defective. Either that, or I may just have to admit that there's no rational reason behind love, just as you said. I've been thinking on this a lot lately. I'm gonna have to go because it's mushy time. Okay, folks. I'll remind you I got a really nice candle on the go here, so. Your genes aren't defective, or love is irrational. Your genes. Are you saying that my genes really did find their optimal partner? And that means I can believe there's a chance of things going well between us? Skyrimmer, if you say something like that, I'll start developing expectations. Well, even if our genetic pairing is suitable, actually getting that pairing to succeed might still be based on the amount of effort we invest. So I'm wondering now, am I finishing this tonight? I mean, these days have been going by pretty quick, but I'm just worried that there's going to be like an hour at the end. Can anyone let me know how many people? Maybe I don't think you'll finish tonight. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do maybe, I'll see how this goes, maybe 1 or 2 more days. $24. So bored. The next chance we'll have to see Kent is probably the conference on the 25th. Yeah, it's his big moment. You wouldn't want to miss it. But you were told not to go outside alone. And is a math conference really something that outsiders can attend? I'm sure Kent is really busy, so we wouldn't want to bother him. Alright, I wonder if Icky's going. Maybe there's still time to get on a new route. You exchanged numbers with Icky before. Maybe you can message him? Wow, he's quick at responding. So thirsty. It's okay. I'm going to be there helping out, so I'll make sure you can get in. Oh, should I go pick you up from your place while I'm at it? Whoa! Look at this. He's so nice and devoted. What do you think, Orion? There's still time to bin Kent. No, this, Orion, that's trouble talk. This is kind of a breath of fresh air. You know what that means? Maybe there's a better life for me. We're so used awkward interactions with Kent. I'm almost worried that we're being tricked. We're so used to being treated like shit. But that's fine. Anyway, want to ask him? Let's reply. By the way, is this a secret from Ken? I'd be more than happy to help make him jealous. Whew. Oh, stop. He really will get super jealous. Why are you hesitating? Are you really thinking that you want him to get jealous? Uh-oh. What do we think, folks? I suspect this will be unanimous. Jealous. Do it. I kind of want him to. I want. Dirty secret. Fuck. I'm torn. No, you're not. You know exactly. I can't be mean. I kind of want. This is the first unanimous vote. What does that tell you, folks? What happened? These millennials, they ain't got the romance they once had. Oh my god, what's happened to our society? Everything used to be perfect. Bad end all the way, baby. Don't come. Like imagine having Orion on your shoulder giving you the. Don't come crying to me. His jealousy might be more than you can handle. He's gonna head pat you right into the center of the earth. Oh God. Sounds good. Let's go all out and make him so jealous he causes a huge scene. Whew, folks, I hope we've all brought you dishcloths and cold water, because some brows need dabbing here. Kent is gonna stab us in jealousy. No, but really, stop it. Don't play jokes like that. Oh man. Orion giving you the trip. It doesn't feel good. Anyway, that settles our plans for 3 days from now. I'm glad that trip didn't last too long. The issue now is what we should do with these 3 days. We should practice with Ikki. Kent was saying that he talked to Sawa and the others. I wonder what he told them. Oh? Speaking of which, you're getting a call from Sawa. Moshi Mosh, it's me. Hey, I just heard a really interesting story from Kent. I've called the police. You're going to be in a movie about your college life? Huh? He said to talk to you about any events that may have left an impression. Is it true? I see, an autobiographical movie. Great idea, Kent. Well, shit on me. Kent had a good idea. Although he'll probably just say that it was an obvious idea. I think that's the best Orion face. But it's hard to think of events that left an impression on you. I've been thinking for a while about things that have happened, but nothing really stands out. I was trying to remember times when things happened, but couldn't think of anything. Maybe Kent's study group left the biggest impression? Tell us more. Amazing. It sounds like we'll be able to gather new information from the comfort of our home. I think that all started when you, Mine, and I talked after work one day. She was just going after guys like she usually does, and the three of us got really carried away. I remember that day. Oh no, everything you remember causes more of Orion's clothes to disappear. Sawa, Mine and I planned out the study group while laughing and walking. Mine went to a different university, but we knew her from work and got along well. Apparently there was a really handsome guy at our school, and the plan was to have him teach the study group. But the person who actually taught the class was one of his friends. Oh, I guess Mine was into Ikki, right? He was really different. Oh no, Mine likes the manager. I can't keep track of Mine's men, for God's sake. What do I look like? A fucking phone book? He was really different, unlike anyone I had met before. He was the biggest pain in my ass. He tried to explain everything through reason, and it was really surprising to me. I was really taken aback, and I started thinking that I wanted to talk to him more. Right, I was really shocked when I met him on that path through the cemetery. After that, I started talking to Kent every morning. And then what happened? Oh, almost. Sorry, that's about all I can remember. I'll call you if I remember anything else. I'll try talking to Mine, Toma, and some of the people at school. Uh-oh, the news that you're making a movie is going to spread pretty far. You heard a lot of stories, but your memories didn't come back. Maybe it wasn't enough? Wait, did you remember something? And I just didn't see it? I see. So our senses aren't completely connected anymore. That makes sense. Lately you've been remembering all kinds of things. I'm glad, although it's a little lonely for me. But it doesn't seem like you got dizzy, and you seem happy too. Did a good memory come back? Oh, I kinda wanted to see it too. What kind of memory was it? Can you tell me? I'll probably say now we'll wrap up at the end of this day, and then there'll be a big finale stream at a later date. How many people have we got now? I don't mind if it's only a small crowd at the moment, because like I said at the top, it's a bad stream, folks. Oh, you have a visitor. Be right there. Orion, you can't answer the door. Oh, it's Shin and Toma. Looks like they came to see you. Oh, I was hoping they'd come in. Oh, it's moody time. It spiked up to 28 and back to 24. I shouldn't have said it was a bad stream. Maybe they didn't realize. Setsuma. Hey, like, we heard you're gonna be in a movie, so like, can we be in the movie? Diamond and Heart Boys. Is that true? I guess these were the other routes. Oh well. Oh, are they brothers? That's right, we were asked about that. How do you feel? I figured we could talk about the movie. Yeah, they want to be in the movie. And visit you at the same time. Wow, word of that movie is really getting around. I wonder if you could really just say, I quit, in a cutesy way and get away with it later. You seem to be doing fine. Want to go outside? Doesn't feel right to enter the room of a girl living alone. Are you stupid? Dude, are you stupid? We're here to visit. We can't take her outside. She needs to rest. You're the idiot, Toma. You worry way too much. That was 3 days ago, wasn't it? You seem fine now. It would be better to walk around a bit. Oh, you do? Sorry for showing up all of a sudden just to tell you this, but don't push yourself. Well, your body is fine already, right? If it wasn't for the thing with Ukyo, we'd love to go get some fresh air outside. But if these two are with you, there shouldn't be anything to worry about. Maybe you should talk about Ukyo. Huh? Who's that? Sounds suspicious. Oh, you never met Ukyo before, Shin? No. What? Does he visit Maido no Hatsuji a lot? I saw him often until recently. He's got a long hair with a kind of an androgynous face. He really stands out. You'd notice if you saw him. Yeah, an androgynous face really stands out from the crowd in this town. Never seen him. I don't like this. And he only visited on days when Skyrim was working? We're never on the same shift. That's probably why I've never seen this guy before. That might be the case. And he was always asking for her to take his orders. Wow, that's scary. He didn't seem like a bad person, though. I wonder what he was doing. What are you talking about? He was definitely targeting her. I don't get your overly trusting see the good in everyone attitude. And you doubt everyone too much. Oh, I heard a rumor that the regular customers stopped coming because of an issue with a love triangle. Was that the same guy? Oh, that's right. There was a rumor like that. Okay, I haven't been looking at the chat, but I'm just gonna assume everyone's fucking sick of this voice. So I'm gonna stop. Right. Now that I think about it, Sawa was all excited about it. But there's no love triangle. None whatsoever. Right, Skyrimmer? I was actually thinking that rumor was kind of credible. Keep doing the voice. Can we ditch Kent and be the light in Shin's dark world? Yep. Shin's got his belts in all the right places. I like that. I was actually thinking that rumor was kind of credible. What? Why? Oh, I see. Did the guy look like he was seriously that in love with her? Yes, he did. He was always looking over at her. Wait, really? He'd kind of gaze at her and have this happy yet sad look on his face. I wonder what it was. It was a complicated expression. It was almost like a look you'd have when talking with someone about old memories. Although I don't know why. Well, regardless, I seriously do think he was in love. But that doesn't make it a love triangle. She said that too. It would seem so. Sounds like it was one-sided. He could have been a pervert. But I haven't seen him lately. I even had a talk with the manager about it. Maybe he changed his strategy. You should be careful, like your boyfriend said. It seems like he really treasures you. That's good. Why didn't you like him before? He seems like a nice guy. Shin, that's none of our business, it's personal. What? Doesn't seem like a problem. If she thinks I'm being nosy, she can tell me herself. You hold back too much from all that worrying, Toma. These guys seem like they would definitely be a lot less stressful than Kent's route, even if it does lead to murder. And I like Toma's Halloweeny vibe. So, what do we think? Memories, you say? We definitely have a lot of those. Have we seen a single gloveless boy in the whole dang game? You're too mixed. The earlier synergy is gone. Okay. From... I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and whoever's first to get in with the answer, that's gonna be it, okay? 3, 2, 1. I expected a flood. Weird, okay. Is it weird to like someone you didn't before? That's normal, as long as you're not overly narrow-minded. Shin actually disliked me for the longest time because you're annoying. See? It's fine. It's pretty normal to start liking someone you disliked once before. Yep, these guys definitely seem like better routes. I see, that's right. Hehe, that's reassuring. Anyway, about that movie, we were told to talk about old memories we've had with you. Oh yeah, the spit roasting. Yes, please do. There was that whole month of spit roasting. Morning, noon and night. Spit roast for breakfast. Spit roast for lunch. Spit roast for dinner. You couldn't get enough of it. We told you we're bored. This is going so smoothly. All those hard times we went through alone together are like a dream now. It's all thanks to Kent. It really is nice to have someone around who can lend you their strength. I've been thinking, maybe I am stupid. No matter what happened in the past, we'll never forget how kind he's been to us. I wonder if Kent has any intention of sharing what happened with you two before. I killed your parents, Skyrimmer. It was the logical choice. Oh, you have a visitor. Oh wait! That's did I say I was... I'll leave it there. I was about to just go launching into a new... We'll have to find out who's at the door tomorrow, or... I don't know, folks. What do you think? One more day? So that's the thing. If it's icky... Thanks for stream. Oh, I don't know. One more? An encore day? Okay. One more day. One more day. You're all very nice. Thank you for coming along. And putting up with this? Okay. Oh, you have a visitor. Who could it be today? Oh, that's what you get, folks. You thought we were going to get some icky action. It's Kent. Why is he here? The conference is tomorrow. Is he done preparing? I guess you should just open the door for now. Mind if I come in for a while? I was contacted by Sawa. It seems things are progressing. How much have you remembered? What did you remember? And what did you think about it? Do you still think it's okay to talk to me? You won't try to run me off? Is it okay for me to be away from you now? Kent, we're only still going out with you so that you lose the fucking plot when you see me shagging Icky in the front row of your conference. While I'm away, will you start thinking that you don't want to see me anymore? It seems a male friend of yours visited yesterday, and Sawa said he really helped cheer you up. Oh, Kent. What kind of relationship do you two have? Is he able to provide something to you that I can't? I'm going to assume the "oh God" is in response to the front row shagging. What's going on? He seems to be really flustered. I already know that you're a woman who can form friendships with men as well. Friends are friends, and nothing more than that. I understand that, yet I start thinking that I could lose you, and it's dreadful. You'll remember things I don't want you to remember, and someone else besides me will ease your pain. I start to think that even at this very moment you dislike me just like you did before. Well, Kent, if you want me to be happy, you might just let me go. I can't stop thinking about such ideas, and I can't do anything. I refused to have you come over, yet in the end I couldn't help but come here and check on you. This is ridiculous. I'm starting to dislike myself. Oh, how can you say that, Kent? I couldn't just sit by and do nothing. Tell me, Skyrimmer, what did you remember? Okay, folks, nothing bad, or it'll be fine, no matter what I remember. Hey, you should link your Twitter to the Discord. Oh. You mean link Twitch to Discord? So that... Oh, wait. Yeah. Sorry, I should be reading the real replies. Nothing bad. It'll be fine. Nothing bad. It'll be fine. Nothing bad. Ah. It'll be fine. Is that really true? You can't say with certainty that regardless of what you remember, nothing will change? Even if you remember that you disliked me before, you could still talk to me like this? When I think that I could make you cry again, I become so afraid and confused. I'm sorry. I want to think it'll be okay too. At the very least, you think it'll be okay right now, and that thought gives me a little bit of courage. Hey, Skyrimmer. Would you mind telling Kent what I'm about to tell you? There's something I want to tell him, as an outsider. There's something that might be helpful to hear from my perspective. Orion's horning in. E? What is it? The spirit wants to talk? Oh yeah, you're reminding me that I was supposed to make a mod. Hang on. This is bad form, I know. Do I just right click or what? Okay, I don't know. I'll do it later. I'll just focus on the stream. Kento. No matter what she remembers, I believe that she won't look at you the same way as before. You know that, right, Skyrimmer? She's seen the kind side of you this whole time. It isn't the same as before, when all she knew was your crabby and unsociable self. This is just my opinion, but I think that she truly does like you now. This is Orion just talking for us. That's just my view, though. But I've been at her side this entire time, so I doubt I'm mistaken. Skyrimmer, I want you to write this down too. Well, honestly, I'm not gonna do Livy, pardon. What? Like, we can't go. That's it. We need to know. And I kind of want to see Orion cry now. No way. Nope. Then let me repeat. From my point of view, I believe she really does like you. I don't know her true feelings, and I know even less about how she felt before losing her memories. But regardless of how she felt before, she's gained something over the last few weeks. I've also learned that she's not very honest with her own feelings either. It wouldn't be easy for her to start disliking you. You were the same, right, Kent? Before losing her memories, she had a pretty cold attitude towards you. But you didn't start to dislike her for it, right? Or do you really think that if there was one thing you didn't like, you'd start disliking each other for it? Ah, I see. That's right. I truly believe that her attitude was irritating, but I didn't dislike her for it. The modern Pygmalion asks, is Owen for real with all this? And goes on to say, I just can't tell what's real anymore. Well, that's because everything's ironic now. I'm the one YouTube / Twitch entertainer in the business today who is not ironic. It's not ironic. Let's just pretend to stuff. Nope. It's all real. I've even lit a candle. It's emotions. There's not one person in the regular group of watchers of this who isn't really looking forward to seeing how this plays out. That's right, I truly believe that her attitude was irritating, but I didn't dislike her for it. I was constantly annoyed, but I still liked her. I always wanted to hear her voice, even if it was just her contempt. Oof, I must be crazy. Maybe, but I think she feels the same way now. The modern Pygmalion says, I'm sorry, Owen. Don't be sorry. It's not your fault. I blame everyone else. Making her the Bob Ross of video games. That would be nice. Bob Ross was popular though. Just checking, but this really was a message from the spirit, right? You're not writing this yourself? No, you don't have to nod in such desperation. I believe you. I was just checking to be sure. I fully understand the spirit's good intentions. However, since this opinion isn't her own, I can't use this as a proper reference. Wait, there's more I wanted to say. We're gonna run out of paper. What I'm trying to say is, don't be afraid of being disliked. You need to talk to her about everything you're worried about. As long as she can't remember, even if she does like you, she won't be able to say it with absolute certainty. And you'll just remain in limbo, Kent. Gonna fall asleep to your soft mumbling now. You see, I know that's trying to be nice, but I definitely do mumble and speak too quietly, certainly for streaming, so you've reminded me to fucking wake up a bit. I go on autopilot and start mumbling, so sorry. I'm rubbish at streaming. The soft piano music after I blame everyone else. You need to get amped on. Yeah. That's why you should tell her about what happened in the past. The thing you don't want her to know. It'll be okay. I can't believe Kent fell for this trick where we just wrote down on a piece of paper, the bug says you should tell me the truth. I'll consider it. Sorry, but I don't have enough determination at the moment. But I'll consider it for the future. Is that enough for now? Okay, I got it. Just think about it. Arigato, Skyrimmer. Sorry for putting in like that. This is just an elaborate way for Skyrimmer to break up with Kent. But as long as your feelings aren't settled and Kent holds on to this misunderstanding, this situation won't be able to improve. I think you both need to gather up some courage. Anyway, I want you to do your best at that conference tomorrow. We'll both come to watch. You'll come to watch? Oh yeah, me and Icky have big plans. We've both got the same seat number. Whoop whoop. Would you even be able to understand the contents of my thesis? Probably not. Not over the sound of Icky smacking into us. No, we wouldn't really understand, but... Just tear those belts off. This is a matter of support. We'll be there to cheer you on, even if we don't get what you're talking about. Right, Skyrimmer? In other words, I've got another assignment. I need to explain it in a way that even you'll understand. I'll return to the university. Now that I have a goal, I believe I'll be able to concentrate. See when Kent there is like, even you'll understand? That's the moment in Skyrimmer's mind where the decision was made. Shagging Icky in the front row. A fucking puppet show. And he's off. That's great, Skyrimmer. Let's cheer him on. Well, I said one more day. And we've done that. August 25th. The next time I play this game, I'm gonna take it to the finish line. It's probably gonna be tough, but we'll do it. It's the day of Ken's conference before we know it. I reckon from here to the end it's gonna be nuts. You wanna get nuts? Thanks, so thank you for coming along. Yeah, I know I was kind of dozy and stupid, and there was the whole thing with the Satsuma, but hey, look, let's not dwell on it. You know, let's be like Skyrim, we won't, we'll embrace the good things of the past, but we won't dwell on the bad. I know it's a small, dedicated, passionate audience that come along to this, so when we finally move off this game and I'm playing all the new Gears of War games or whatever and getting millions of views, I'll never forget the diehards who were there through the VN days. We're almost there. The big question is going to be, is everyone going to want to go through again on one of the, I was about to say better routes, sorry Kent, or are they going to want to see the sequel where you can go out with Orion apparently? The main thing that has me curious is the second one as in this, it can't be the same girl again, right? Mod someone. Okay, I'll mod somebody. Oh, I see how you do it now. Everybody talk so that I can see the names and then click on them. Dude, I love listening to you, Mecha. You have a comforting voice. Well, that's very sweet of you. I'm glad. Coward wouldn't dare mod me. Mod me right here. I think the person I was actually going to mod because of their dedication is not here anymore. Both people who were going to become mods, they're gone. Milk. No. I would offer Mech an almond finger. Okay. Nobody's getting a mod. No mods. No mods are kings. I'm just enjoying the meltdown. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks again for coming along. You're all very sweet. We were going out on such a nice note, now everyone's raging. Night, night, everybody. Mwah. Mwah.